Hi, this is David Taylor, and this is a very late reply to Barry Wells' challenge of making a video to explain something that makes my life easier online. Just introduce you to my two dogs. This wee cheeky one here is Jack, and this one that doesn't have a clue what's about to happen to him is Ben. You notice the strategically placed converter there. But anyway, the thing I want to show you today is a program that has helped me an awful lot with spam, and it's called Mailwasher. So what happens is you download this to your computer and you set up all your accounts, your email accounts, and basically what happens is you download the emails to Mailwasher and you can check the mail securely. For example, here's one here that's pretty much spam. Alright. Now what I can do here is, because it shows you it in plain text and it doesn't download any attachments whatsoever, I can look at that email and just make sure that I'm happy that it is spam, which I am. Then you can click the wee bin there and that marks it for deletion. If I like it though, or if it's wrongly marked as spam, I can press the wee thumbs up and it marks it as good. So there you go, now I'm going to mark it down as spam. So what I tend to do before I open up my email in the morning, because I've had an awful lot of trouble recently with viruses, what I do is select one of them, select Control and A, select the bin, which selects them all for deletion, and then I just go through them. And I uncheck any that I actually want to download to my computer. Okay, so I know, for example, there's one, this one here, I didn't ask for, so I would call that spam. So I go over here, put spam. Now there's another couple of things that I can do here. If I don't want anything from that address ever again, I can add it to the blacklist. If I want my computer to send the sender a message to say that this address doesn't exist, I can press bounce. That lets them know that my address doesn't exist. I'm going to then just keep coming down. I know there's another one here, this one here. Your latest invoice is enclosed, 9/11 invoice. I have no idea what that means. Please view your latest invoice here. Now what you'll notice here is that I have the link where this one goes to. Okay, so if there's a cloaked link or something like that, Mailwasher will show you the link where the site goes. Right, so it's trying to pretend that it's a mobile invoice. Obviously not something I'm happy with at all. Mailwasher thinks it's good. This was just based on an overall evaluation, which you can see over to the box here on the right. But I know that it's spam, so I can help Mailwasher learn by telling it that it's spam, and I got that twice. I also want to add it to the blacklist and bounce it, just to let them know that I'm not here. Okay, keeping coming down. Notice I'm skipping over all the sales messages. Who's that? No idea. So this is a great way to get through all the sales messages. Anyway, we're back up. I'm happy with that. I'm done with all the rest of those. And there's somebody, a wee comment on my blog. Okay. So that's me fairly happy for the moment. So what I'm now going to do is, tell you what I'm going to do first of all is check my mail again. So I can either press the button that checks all my accounts, or I can check the wee button down here that I can select a particular account to check. But what I'm going to do is just check them all, and let's see what happens. Okay, nothing new for the moment. So I've got most of them checked, a couple of them not checked. So if I now go to the wash mail button, Basically close out everything that I don't want, and only keeps the 2 that I wanted to keep. Okay, now what happens if I've just deleted a message that I actually wanted to keep? Well, I can go to the recycle bin, where it keeps all the messages that I just deleted. Okay, and if I want to do, for example, this message here, I can just press restore, and next time the messages are updated, it will be restored to my inbox. However, I don't want to restore any of those, so just press empty bin. Are you sure? Yes, I am. And that's gone. Okay, so I now know that the 2 messages, and by the way, this works off my server, so this checks the messages at my server. So I'm happy that these 2 messages are safe. I always check the mail just one more time before I go to Windows Live Mail. Okay, nothing more to come through. So then, and only then, I press the Windows Live Mail. Just want to point out, I'm in junk mail, 1686 messages. And you know, the only 2 that get downloaded were the 2 that I asked it to. And that's it. Then what I do is close that. Of course, if I wanted to deal with these, here's another one. If I wanted to deal with these, what I can do is, this is from Mailwasher, but it should be the same. If I press reply, it will open up Windows Live Mail, but it won't open the main download page. It just opens something that I can reply to. Then once I press send, that just goes. Okay, so it doesn't actually open up your email, so I can reply to the messages within this without opening up my main mail window as well. I think it's a really great tool to save me from spam. I've had quite a few viruses on my computer recently. Norton has caught them all, but they have been sitting on my computer until Norton actually looks for them. And I don't like that. So even if you delete them, of course it sits in your deleted folder. So what I like to do is go through them on Mailwasher, download them to my computer, and then wash them from Mailwasher. That way they never touch my computer, and I'll never have to worry about viruses again. It's a very secure, very good way of checking your email without having to worry. Even if it is an email that looks like it contains a virus, I can actually click on it and read it in Mailwasher just to make sure, because it doesn't download any attachments. You can check it completely securely, and I love it. If you're interested, I'm thinking of running a competition where you can perhaps win a copy. I'll see, but otherwise I'll put a link underneath this video. Okay, thanks for watching.